Well, tough game. I thought both teams really competed hard. I think both teams really made things hard on each other. Clearly defensively, both teams, had some success out there because when you look at the numbers offensively, neither team, played a great game. I thought that Boston College did a really nice job of drawing some fouls. They got to the foul line. We had too many undisciplined fouls, reaching and slapping, which at the end of the day, we have to clean that up. We're putting teams to the foul line a little bit too much undisciplined, but really the difference in the game to me is we're a team that shoots a lot of free throws. We got there 17 times today and shot 58%. That hurt us a lot. And to Boston College's credit, they went 18 for 23. In a game like that, there's a lot of different plays that you can probably go back to and say, I wish I did this. Really throughout the course of the game, the free throw line probably won out for Boston College, where in our case, we didn't get there enough, and we obviously didn't make enough while we were there. But I gave our guys credit. Right now, we're competing harder. Each game out, we're competing harder, we're playing harder, and we gave ourselves plenty of opportunities in this game to win the game. And it's been tough on us, probably like them. Played 3 games in 3 days, traveled the Caymans, quick turnaround to Sunday, banged up. Hopefully this week we can kind of reset, get some guys a little bit more rest. Haven't had an opportunity to do that. We can work on some things and get ready for a big one next Saturday as we host Providence.
Archie, the last possession where Brayon misses the layup, does he have, do you want to go for the tie there, or does he have the license to make a read and do what he wants?
We were going for a quick 2, if we could possibly get a quick 2. We had a play designed with a second option that it never really got to. I thought Brayon turned the bend. He clearly had a good move, and he also had a quality shot on the play, so I was not disappointed. Those guys did a good job out of the timeout, connecting, executing, and Brayon got a layup. He'll make that, more times out of not. So we'll try to get that quick 2, more than anything, I think is important, especially with our 3-point percentage right now.
When you're in a scenario like you were today, at the under 4, the game's on the table, just as you go possession by possession, how much are you learning about your guys in those moments?
I think we're both learning. I think our team is understanding how important each possession is throughout the course of the game, that if we do things right, we're going to be right there in that last 4-minute segment, as we call the 10th war. There's 10 4-minute segments throughout the course of the game. You have to be able to break those things up and respond properly throughout the course of the game. But 90% of the time, it's going to come down to that 10th one. And that's when you got to be able to trust each other. And I thought that last 4 minutes, really some missed free throw opportunities probably really hurt us more than anything in there. We had one broken play defensively, which we were trying to take the ball out of Makai Ashton Langford's hands and not let him shoot. He did a great job of finding the roller late, which gave him a comfortable 2-point basket. But other than that, I got no complaints with our guys. We're learning, we're getting better, we're working through adversity right now. We're competing harder. We're starting to compete harder. As you see, we don't look as confused out there in terms of the defensive side of the ball. We're going to have to find a way to hang our hat on something. That side is something we have to keep developing. Offensively, we're always a work in progress. I think as Josephat hopefully stays healthy, gets another 2 or 3 weeks under him, he can start to give us a little more pop under the basket. Right now, it's unfair to ask him to be perfect, but he's giving us good minutes. And I think, a lot of different guys stepped up today. Bassey hit a big one for us. And I think, just all in all, I'm proud of our guys. I'm disappointed that we lost the game. I'm disappointed. I think there were some things that I could have done better to try and help them. But all in all, really it comes down to the same things we talk about before every game. Did we rebound the ball well? Did we get back well enough? And did we take care of it? And at the end of the day, when we get to the line, we've got to be able to take advantage of the free throw strike. We didn't do that today.
You talk about competing. One of the big moments for you guys, and you had the 3 or 4 second chances on the glass.
Yeah.
It just really came down to the ball just not going to the basket there.
Yeah, there was 4 guys down there at one time, and we got about 5 guys get a hand on each ball. It seemed like when they had it, we tapped it. When we had it, we tapped it to another guy. And we just came up empty. If I could rewind that, I would have froze one of those rebounds, and I would have seen if we could have thrown it out, because I believe he was standing at the top of the key with all 9 other guys under the basket trying to rebound. If we could have fanned one of those out, maybe got a cleaner look. But we ended up getting to the foul line, I believe, on the play, which was good.
Bray, what was working for you on offense? Saying you found your rhythm and kind of kept the game kept them in the game after they took a 5-point lead. You guys kind of made that run at them and regained the lead. What was working for you?
My teammates and the coaches, they really put trust in me as a player. And my teammates, I was in the groups, like they helped me get going. So it was really my teammates that opened the floor up, set good screens, rolled, cut. They really opened the floor up so that I can get to the basket and create a play.
What did you guys do defensively after they took that 5-point lead early on in the half, so you guys slowed them down pretty much for a while in that span. What did you guys do defensively?
Just a game of runs. They went on their run to open up the half. We had immediately locked in. We know what we had to do. And we're an aggressive team. We play hard. So we're going to go out there and give it our best on both ends every time. It might not be the prettiest all the time, but we're a great team. We're going to go out there and just try to do whatever we can do to get on.
Brayon, how relieving has it been to go back to your former self and your second straight 21-point game after the slow start you had to begin the season?
It feels great. As you guys know, I had a slow start, but the coaching staff really worked with me to get me back in the right headspace. I had a lot of things going on. My head was kind of foggy mentally, but the coaching staff let me step back, gave me time to breathe. And 21 points is good, but a win is better. Ain't nothing's better than a win, so I just want to go out there and win. But it feels good to be back in my group.
Archie, any update on Jalen Carey?
Out for the foreseeable future right now, dealing with his same hip groin area. I don't see him playing anytime soon.
Any more questions? Good.